Greetings, everyone. I'm Eric with Your Essential Practice, and this is your weekly sacred check-in through the voice of the runes. This week we arrive in a moment of stillness, a clearing in the forest path, not quite a summit, not yet a descent, a valley between those peaks where the wind slows and the soul has space to listen, to integrate. Next week brings a full moon in Aquarius, shining a light on collective truth and liberation and the higher mind. Mercury stations direct in Leo on the 11th, finally unsticking our voice, our expression, and our desire to be seen authentically. Mars enters Libra on the 6th, shifting our willpower into relational and balanced motion. But this week, it's the breath between the movements. The stars ask us to pause and gather, to tend what's already in motion, to pivot gently, refine our direction, and root into presence before energy accelerates us once more. In numerology, we're passing through a number 6 week, offering harmony, responsibility, and inner alignment. This supports choices made from integrity, not from fear. The runes carry the ancient knowing through the veil. They speak not of what is loud, but what is true. Let's have a listen.
Greetings, Aries, and welcome to your divinely guided rune reading here for the week. Let's jump right on in and get your energetic past rune. We have Hagalaz. Yeah, that little bit of upset. What's been going on here, huh? So there's been this natural disaster. Hagalaz means hail. Hagalaz is that destructive force. It's not really an if, but it's a when. So this is like an unintended eventuality, something that's not really something we contend with on a daily basis, right? So when we're looking at this as happening for us rather than to us, that's a healthier shift in that direction. And we get to have this as the opportunity, kind of like the tower moment, where the things are being cleared away so we can rebuild in the future. So in the past is a beautiful place to have this, to have these sort of upsets, this like maybe a car repair, maybe a natural disaster, maybe a loss of job, loss of income, a breakup, a shakeup, some sort of thing that was, eventually going to happen sooner or later that you had no control over, really. Or if you did, it doesn't really matter, because this is clearing out whatever doesn't resonate for you so you can continue on with your life, Aries. Let's get your rune for the energetic now position. In the energetic now position, we have Dagaz. Dagaz is another irreversible rune of clarity. So yeah, this happens after a storm. The storm clouds pass, and you have this beautiful clarity. Dagaz means day, right? So that's sort of a transmutative kind of energy where the day transforms from night and back into day. So it's that sort of infinite wisdom, clarity, transmutation sort of practice that you've been, maybe this has been like an aha moment, like an unveiling. All right, regardless, this is more like a metamorphosis time for you. You're recognizing this as a period of change where you're never going to be the same again, because you can't come back to this. You can't, Aries. You got to change your mind, and I know it's kind of difficult sometimes, but you've been forced with that, and you now have that clarity moving forward. You've reached out, you've talked to the people, you've gotten your information, and now you have the clarity to, wow, this is beautiful. So you are moving forward, Aries, right? So this is like this is Reho. This is like the Chariot in the tarot. This is very grounded, but still 1 foot moving forward. So this is very much in tune with your divine flow. This is calling you to ride along with the energetic waves. Don't resist these changes that are happening in your life, Aries. All right. Divine might have been giving you a V8 moment recently, kind of a oops, upside the head kind of a thing. And here now you are surrendering to the flow finally in your energetic future, right? We can always try to resist those waves, right, Aries? We can try to put our hands in front of those waves, but what's going to happen? You already know what's going to happen. So why were you resistant to begin with? Because you were passionate about it. So don't blame yourself for what happened in the past, Aries. You get to thank it for the opportunity that it tried fitting in your life and it just didn't resonate. So you learn and you get to proceed with that knowledge moving forward. What's your influence of the now energies? Yeah, Wunjo. Wunjo is a beautiful clan flag of success that was planted in the top of the hill. When you show up together, this is joy, pleasure, all of the rewards and gratification from all of this hard work and labor that your clan has been doing. So you have been maybe reaching out to your clan, or your clan has been a big influence for you, or joy, just following your joy, following your bliss, realizing that that doesn't serve you anymore, so you're moving on along. This is like indicative of a change of house, spouse, or career, Reho, moving forward in your future. Right now, you're going through a change. I believe this could be a career change. I know it is for at least one of my Aries, or actually two of my Aries friends out there. Wow. So this is very much joy. You're following what makes you happy, Aries, and what is good for your family, what it makes them happy as well, right? So what's your advice for the now? Your advice for the now is to gain that momentum with that clarity. This is Uruz. This is that calm hands on that wild nature where you are not necessarily taming the beast, but you're very much grounded and you are very much in your strength position. This is a lot like that strength card in tarot, or maybe even high priestess kind of energy here for you. Very grounded energy moving forward, right? This, whenever these lines are going down, very grounded energy, okay? And like the ox, when it gets his instruction, it is slow to start off, but it doesn't take it much. It already knows its instruction, and it gets like that downward hill momentum where you get that clarity and you're like, okay, let's speeding along. Okay, yep. Aries, you're really good at taking the reins on this, but this is also calling you to look at your natural vitality. Stay grounded, balance your diet, eat more veggies to stay grounded. Fruits are for electricity, nuts are for building. Nuts and legumes are for building. So veggies are for grounding. If you want to be more grounded, eat more veggies, okay? Beautiful, healthy aspects that you're looking at here this week. I'm sorry the camera's shaking. I'm trying a new setup today. Let me know in the comments below how this resonates here for you as well, Aries, because I'm very excited for this outcome here. This is a lot of learning lessons. This is Yera. Yera is another irreversible rune. So you have 1, 2, 3 irreversible runes out of your whole 6 this week. So good mix, a good half and half of staying grounded, and like really this is cut and dry for you. So Yara, this is like cycles, beginnings making endings and endings making beginnings simultaneously, change of house, spouse, or career. You are wanting to remain grounded, follow your bliss with that momentum, following that momentum, your joy, and this transmutation type of energy as you move on with your life and you go ahead and change your life for the better, Aries. But right in this outcome, this is like evaluation, learning a lot of lessons. This is harvest. At the end of the year, we make a harvest, right? And then we get to evaluate the crop, right? Did I plant enough? Did I buy the right kind of seed? Did I nurture it well enough? Do I have enough to get through this coming next season, the winter or the time between feasts, right? And here's another aspect too. This is a lot of evaluation and changing tactic for you. So maybe evaluating, okay, that tactic, these tactics that I tried, because you really did try. You really did try in your past, and you kind of hung on for probably too long. And your clan is there like, dude, come on. And then are celebrating you finally making that decision, taking that leap, transmutation, right? Getting back into your grounding, back into your natural flow of things, right? Don't resist that flow. This is a huge learning period for you, Aries. So I hate to tell you this, but right now you just have to kind of take stock, evaluation, let the changes occur. This is a beautiful week for you to just take it easy. Let things come to you. Don't be the chaser right now, All right, just be resolute in knowing that what you're doing, maybe you can hang out with your clan, right? Celebrate with your clan, help them, or get help with them or from them for your practices throughout the week. And speaking of practices throughout the week, the chakra tokens are back. All right, so Aries, we have the solar plexus chakra for you today. And the solar plexus is located below the chest and above the navel. It's the center of self-esteem, confidence, and personal identity. Anyone who's struggling to live authentically, has control issues, manipulative tendencies, or low self-esteem would be said to have a blocked solar plexus chakra. So this is beautiful, Aries. This is, I believe, the medicine that you need here this week too. I can't make this stuff up. To work on this frequency, you should listen to 528 hertz. That's one of the miracle frequencies, right? So when you're opening your solar plexus chakra, you should feel more positive and open about life, open and honest to others, and more importantly, to yourself. And I think the most important lesson here is you've learned that lesson in stopping and kidding yourself, really. So with this solar plexus chakra, mudra is a two-handed one. So it's simple. It's just the ring finger, the index finger, and the thumb touching tips. And you get to rest this in your lap, just like that. It's beautiful, just like that. And the mantra is Ram, R-A-M. Beautiful hand mudra, R-A-M, the beautiful color gold emanating from your solar plexus chakra. The solfeggio tone, again, is 528 hertz. Namaste, Aries. Have a blessed and abundant week.